Hi, my name's Adrian Wright. I'm CEO and founder of Estafet, and I'm here with Branimir Angelov, who is an enterprise architect. And we have been talking about the POC, in particular, proving the business case for AI and injecting AI into your existing workflows and improving your business efficiency and lowering your costs using AI. What I want to focus on now is a little bigger than just that specific business case. I'm encouraging enterprises and SMEs to begin to get involved with AI now because of the vision of where it is and where we're going. I believe, and I've seen a lot of benefits from AI already, but I believe it is going to transform the way that we do business in terms of our workforce. I do believe that we will have agents, Agentic AI, doing a lot of more work within our processes. And I think it will change our business in ways that we don't know yet. And therefore, and this will happen fairly soon, probably in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll begin to see that. I think, for example, we will see a one-man business that will probably earn $1 billion in revenue that uses agents and one person. I think that is possible. I will wait for it to happen. I don't think it'll happen in the next couple of years, but you never know. The growth of AI has been so huge that the acceleration is on a curve where I think in 2 or 3 years it's very difficult to predict where you'll be. But I do know that if you don't get involved now, I think your lack of learning and lack of understanding will probably be negative to your business. So bearing that in mind, I'm here with Branny, and I'd just like to get his views on it in terms of the overall impact of AI over the whole of the business rather than the specific business case that we've just been talking about.
Yeah, that's something that actually is quite interesting, that you can also try to prove this value and have a POC even on that level. And this is thanks to all the developments that are happening in the recent years around Agentic AI and multi-agent systems and multi-agent interaction frameworks. So what's the interesting point here is that we have been talking about bounded problems within a workflow, but if you and then unbounded problems within a workflow, like how you have a specific step that has a human interaction and actually you can have a Gen AI to help you with that. But if you look at the workflow itself or the way that you provide value to your customers, actually this is another unbounded problem that very often from a complexity perspective is not so much different. So one interesting POC here would be really to try to actually look in the whole workflow or whole value delivery chain that you have and try to see, okay, how actually I can benefit from the Agentic AI to actually move all of these things happening in a, let's say, in an AI-driven way.
Yes.
And this is like much more difficult and much more different to scope it in the sense of like specific value. But on the other hand, with all of the developments that have happened recently, you can actually scope it in a way that you can use the outcome to influence your strategical and tactical decision in your midterm plan for your business in general.
Yes. And the industry is moving quite quickly. So we've already got enterprise platforms that are available just for that purpose.
Yes, that's absolutely on the spot, because this is actually what is unlocking the opportunity. Because before that, it's extremely expensive and extremely difficult to bring the right context to the agents and to the LLM to be able to kind of work on the whole value chain. But now with the enterprise platforms and the fact that these platforms are actually bringing those agent orchestration capabilities, it's actually making let's say the POC, the potential POC costs much more affordable in order to be used for such kind of let's say strategic or tactical decision making. So essentially having an enterprise platform and basically leveraging their capabilities for agent orchestration and being able to have LLMs that are actually proactive and can model your whole value chain or your whole workflow is something that it's quite attractive in terms of opportunity.
And I don't think people should underestimate the work involved in the management of an agent as well, in that having a platform that really covers this for you is quite important. What's your view on management of those agents ongoing?
Yes, that's an extremely important aspect, because when you want to build such kind of, let's say, or when you want to model such kind of capability, you need to actually have a lot of lower level capability. So basically, you need things like ML ops, you need things like data science and IT governance, and then you have the whole agent orchestration and the interaction between the different agents running different models, which proactively can interact to one another. And these are many capabilities that you actually need to bring into your organization in order to be able even to POC the specific workflow that you are targeting. So from that perspective, I would say that, and I would encourage enterprises is really to look into these enterprise platforms that they're already using, and basically try to do this evaluation within the scope of those platforms, because this way they can leverage the sufficient level of context. Like, for example, if you have a CRM that has all of your information inside it, you can really effectively provide the sufficient context of those agents so they can kind of have a high quality output when they model the workflow, and basically leverage this context. You can do it by leveraging the agentic capabilities of your enterprise platform. And then second, of course, but not less important, is the fact that this platform is already within your IT governance model.
Yes. So Agentic AI has the potential to not only lower costs, but actually improve your product against your competitors as well. And I think people are using the POC now to try and identify exactly where at that enterprise level they want to be competitive. So their 2-year plan should really involve how AI is going to impact costs and their actual customers and their market as well. Is that you in line with your thinking?
Exactly, and this is something that they need to do now.
Yeah,
in a way.
Are we seeing new roles appear at senior level around AI, or is the CTO, really going to sort of cover that?
Yeah, so we have seen this happening more and more. These kind of fractional AI consultants, full-time AI consultants, and even like the idea to have a chief level role in terms of AI. But what I think is of course something that you can consider for your organization. To have like a chief of AI adoption or chief of AI integration or chief of AI, these kind of new, let's say, organizational development concepts. They're there, and they have their own, let's say, place. But there is one trap that you wouldn't have to be aware of, is that the AI itself is a cross-cutting concern. So it's something that cuts across your organization. So if you put it under a silo, then you will be able to benefit from it fully. So from that perspective, I would encourage organizations to also think about having the AI as something that it's basically being addressed as a new kind of concern for both the CTO, the CEO operation, the operational roles, and also the information security and information protection roles.
Yeah, that's a great point. Actually, it's going to have an impact across all of your operations and your workflow. So everybody needs to be involved with this. Really, I think the fascinating thing for me at the moment, especially at board level, is I think people need to understand the art of the possible, and those discussions need to sort of be taking place, and maybe the research and the understanding of how AI is going to impact their business is becoming quite critical. Do you think those conversations are going on? How critical would you say they are?
Yes, so I think that the most critical one is really related around the AI, the potential AI regulations and the AI ethics, because this is the major hurdle of actually bringing the AI to your customers. Because the use of AI for your internal operations is something that is within your enterprise governance. But when you want to push AI more and more to your end customers, then this thing becomes a specific aspect, and you have to pay your attention around the ongoing regulations that are being developed into this area, especially related to protecting the customers, your customers, from a both ethical and data protection perspective.
Yeah. So I think the motto here is think global, but act local. Thanks very much, Branny.